Bank of America's unrealized losses on securities rose to $131.6 billion. Now, the reason why I put this on the screen, the reason why I want you to focus on it a little bit is because this is from October 17th, 2023. 3 weeks ago, roughly, right? There we go. Look at this one. November 8th, 2023, chart of the day, U.S. bank stocks hit all-time low relative to the S&P 500 as bond crash weakens balance sheets. And I just have one more little tidbit to throw in here for tonight, and then we're going to talk about the intel and what I actually have to tell you. Let's listen to this man speak, and I think everyone should pay attention to what he says here. Events that I have seen happen behind the scenes in the last year or two. The finalization of Nicera. Something that we've all been waiting for. For what now? 13 years? 12 years. The finalization of Nicera has happened today. The reevaluation of currency of all countries worldwide has happened today, November 5th, 2023. It is done. It is done. It is over. Reevaluation has happened, and what you are about to see over the next several weeks is bank failure after bank failure after bank failure after bank failure. It is going to be a landslide of banks. Face first in the dirt. Finagle. Kaput. Do we all pick that up there? I think it was pretty clear what the man was saying. Wasn't it that over the next, and that, by the way, I think the man made it clear the date that broadcasting he was doing was going on. The date that broadcast was going on, I believe, was what? That was November 5th. Remember? And today's the 8th. And the article I just had on the screen, that last article, what was that one? That was, where'd it go? There it is. U.S. bank stocks hit all-time low. So that was on the 8th, which was 3 days after that live. That's pretty interesting. So that's pretty interesting. And here's why. Because that man that was just on the screen, he said on the 5th that the next several weeks we're going to see a landslide of really bad things happen to the banking industry. And then on the 8th, which I think was 3 days later, let me make sure I got that math right. I had that pen that I leased this to you before. Now I'm taking it back, so I'm calling the lease due. 8 minus 5, 3. I was right. So 3 days later, these articles are starting to come out about $650 billion worth of unrealized losses, and also about the worst, the all-time low. Somebody just asked in the chat, what do you think silver will go to? The moon. Who cares? Who cares what it goes to? Let me tell you why. Right now it's at 22 something, right? Let's say it goes to 1,000 an ounce. You know what? Let's say it goes to 2,000 an ounce. That's where gold is, right? So we very well saw what Bank of America is doing to the silver market. We saw that if it goes up $1, Bank of America loses $800 million. If it goes up $1 per spot price, they lose $800 million. We also know, outside of everything, that yes, $100,000 is cash poor in relation to the other assets that I mentioned. Now, $1 is $800 million loss to Bank of America, right? Right now, silver is hovering around $22, $23 an ounce. Let's just say it goes up to where gold is, 2,000. I think that's reasonable, right? Actually, it's a very, very low estimate, but it's also insanely reasonable. What is, let's do some math here real quick. We'll do it live. You think I'd be able to do this in my head because I'm a genius hacker, right? 100 times what it is now. 100 times. So how many dollars do you have in silver right now? Multiply that by 100. That's what you'll have. So if you have $2,000 in silver, multiply that by 100. Add a couple of zeros on the end of that 2,000. What do you got? 200 grand?